Hey garden friends, I'm Mel with Sucky Crafts, and in this series I will walk you through step by step our new line of craft kits. Hey garden friends, it's Mel with Sucky Crafts, and today I'll be planting a swan. Look at it, so cute. It's made out of moss. It's lined up already, and you know, this is a swan. So I thought to myself, what should I plant in this swan? And you know, swans are the type of birds that they're super beautiful, but they don't want you to get near them. They don't want you to touch them, you know. So I thought to myself, I know what plants I should plant in it. I should plant succulents that are super pretty, but you can't really touch them because they're coated with farina. So I got my succulents that are coated pretty heavy with farina. And if you don't know what farina is what a succulent develops on their leaves to help them take direct sunlight. So the more farina a succulent has, like this one, you see that white coating there? That's the farina. And if I touch that, it'll rub off from the oils from my hand and it won't regrow. And that's as much as I know from my plants. Everything that has farina that I've touched, it doesn't really grow it back. So it's kind of like the sunscreen that succulents naturally develop. So I have here, this is an Echeveria dusty rose. It's in its name, dusty rose. So it has that dusty pink look to it because of the farina. Look how beautiful that is. These succulents get massive, so big, so beautiful. So I thought that these plants would go perfect with the temperamental swan, you know. So I have here dusty rose. I have Echeveria Runyonii. I think it's also known as Holygate. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that one, but I know them as Echeveria Runyonii. Super beautiful, full of farina as well. And this is a Cotyledon, and it's a happy young lady. Super cool name. So beautiful. I have here one of the succulents that I first discovered was this one, and this is an Echeveria Morning Beauty. So beautiful with hints of pink. Beautiful plant. Oh, I just love the rosette style succulents. And this one here is a Graptosedum Ghosty, not to be confused with Graptosedum ghost plant. So it's a different one, and it's full of farina as well. So I kind of collected the ones that had the most farina in my garden. Got some cuttings, I have some that are rooted, and I'll get started. So this here is already lined with plastic, which is neat, and I'm just gonna fill it up with soil. All the way to the top. There we go. All right. So cute. All right, and I want to put the dusty rose right here, right by its neck. So I'm going to take it out of its pot, and I'm going to tease most of that soil off, and I start always at the base, and this gives me the perfect opportunity to clean out all of those dried up leaves that kind of stick around. All right, tease the bottom a little. Make my little well right in the corner there and kind of just put it right there. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. And to add some height towards the tail right over here, that's where my happy young ladies are gonna go. Gonna kind of nestle them. So they're kind of like a cluster. All right, and being very careful not to touch them from the top. I kind of just handle them from the bottom. Happy young ladies, and that's looking beautiful already, and they'll get nice and tall. So that'll add some dimension to this swan here. And I'm gonna nestle this right there. Anchor it down with more soil. Boom, right there. Great. And now I've got, so that side is mostly done. So now I have this side right here. I'm gonna add all these 3 ghosties. I'm gonna forget about the Runyonii. I'm gonna put one right here, one right over here, and the other one right by the rim. Yeah, that'll work a lot better. And that's all there is to it. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. Look at it, with that dusty rose just hanging out right there. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, but I'm not gonna stop there. I'm gonna add some moss. So I'm just gonna tuck it in here and there wherever I can see the soil. And that's all it took to make this swan look so beautiful. I love it. It even has little beady eyes. Look at it. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh, this would just make a great gift for anyone that likes swans or birds. It's so unique, don't you think? Especially with that dusty rose there. It's so beautiful. Oh my God, and look at that grouping of the ghosties. Oh, that is just gorgeous. I am loving it. Oh, I hope you love it just as much as I do. This was a lot of fun, and it was so easy because it already has that deep planter in there lined up with plastic. It's perfect. I'm really gonna enjoy this in my garden. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye garden friends. Well, while I tend to my garden, why don't you subscribe so we can keep in touch?